Chris Paul will work with it. Back to Blake. The lob down the...
Jordan for the slam! The best lob and slam of the year!
The ball, that's a mistake.
2.6 seconds to go now. Blake Griffin will turn. Shoot a three for the win! Bounce!
It goes! He got it! It cuts the big win!
It goes!
Can you believe it? Here it is again. We're going to watch it. Blake Griffin.
Oh, he steps behind.
Holy smoker.
And wait for the opportunity. And you're David Black. You've got to let everybody know this is my show. I'm going down with folks knowing that this is my show.
Oh, my goodness. He went up for the dunk. It got knocked away. He regathered in air.
Green on Paul. And he got it! 1 second left. Clippers by 2.
Welcome back to LA, where Chris Paul says this is my house. If you're a San Antonio fan, what two better defenders could you have than Green and Duncan? Right there, the presence of mind to gather his step. You see he's limping, he's hurt, he can't even explode off of that leg, but he does, wheels the ball in. Chris Paul knocking it down. 1 point. 0 seconds left on the clock.
Griffin on the run. He's looking. He's going. Griffin. Oh, come on! Oh, man!
Doesn't even need to look. No problem. No glass. No look. Clips are starting to run away.
Controls it.
Look out, Blake.
Got Lawson behind him. Between his legs to the hole, slam dunk.
Wow.
What a play. What a recovery by Blake Griffin.
Legs and back, and then just keeps going.
Bye-bye. So now DeAndre has to make him pay at the foul line. He's 1 for 3. Redick. Right corner to Johnson with 2, with 1. Griffin has to force it. Oh, me, oh, my! A 3-ball by Blake Griffin.
Missed 10 in a row. Look at the shot clock winding down. He realizes it. Catch and shoot.
And even Blake had to smile over that one.
Oh, yeah.
Gallinari will fire for 3. Long rebound taken by Crawford from midcourt, in time, lobs it. Bingo! 45-footer.
Which one's more impressive, Jamal's half court or Blake's alley-oop 3?
Tough call. They both count 3, and the Clippers stretch it out to 11 at 83-72. CP3. JJ has it. Fires in time for the win. The Clippers win!
Crawford breaks free first, and look at Redick on the delay. They didn't need a 3. That is plenty good, folks.
Crawford is 6. Crawford, he has Favors on him. He'll fire in Favors' face for the win. Bingo!
Because bigs don't know how to get their hand up quick enough. That little shake by Crawford got him free, and I'm telling you, the guy's made shots like that forever. Fearless in the moment. And how about making a run for 6th man of the year? I know he started tonight, but 30 again for Jamal.
Numbers will all go on his 6th man.
To move their feet. Anderson inbounds. This is Crawford. And that's the shot he credit with 0.2 seconds to go. Well, here's the shot by Jamal Crawford here. And this is him at his best. Little hesitation and just raises up over Connaughton, which looks like it's the potential game winner.
Play at Golden State next on January 28th.
And there's a lot of game left.
Griffin with the jam off the Jordan miss.
You got to find a way to stop the bleeding and don't give them any momentum. How about Blake Griffin? Spectacular job crashing the offensive boards.
Oh, what a pass.
What an unbelievable pass between his legs, and he gets the assist on the spectacular goal by Reddick.
Did he throw it left-handed as well? Okay, so here's the pass. Oh, it was right-handed, and it was between his own legs.
Yes.
From the back to the front.
That's an amazing pass.
Go.
Gets it ahead to Blake Griffin. Back to Paul with 2, with 1 from midcourt for 3. Big shot, bingo! How about that? It was uphill all the way for the LA Clippers. They're able to come on strong here at the end of the period, make it a 3-point game. Chris Paul, that's his first field goal of the game. Head to Allen. He'll drive. He'll miss.
There's still time.
Here comes Crawford with 1 from midcourt. Bingo! At the buzzer.
2 games in a row from half court.
Me, oh my. The Clippers on top by 20. Their biggest lead, 85-65. Good by Randall.
Ralph, that was one of the worst I've ever seen.
I taught Rick Barry how to shoot. Crawford from midcourt. Bingo from 50 feet. Oh, real my. Line. Oh, look at that.
We had 2
Nothing
of them.
but net.
We had 2 of them like that a couple of weeks ago. One by CP, another one by Jamal. He shoots this as high as he can.
They had all of it going their way. Now you've got to get a stop here. Keep this lead going. Crawford, 3, got it. I mean, from like 35 feet, too. So a 5-point swing, if you will. Thompson threw it away. When you turn the ball over against this team.
It's the short corner 3. Crawford to DeAndre, picks it up.
Hang on. That's a new
The lob, the jam!
That's a
What
new
a
set.
play!
They have not run that play in the preseason or during the regular season, and look at the result.
Their ball club. Paul down low. Reddick wasn't really expecting that one. It's all the way is good.
A running jump shot falling away. That will count.
As Chris Paul marches back into the front court, holding on to a 2-point lead. Loses Blake. The lob, the jam! Now we're having fun.
Looks like a little bit like Houston's Summer League team.
Yeah, good point.
Alley-oop.
You knew it was coming. Lob City.
0 in the first quarter, so 20 and a half, but all of them here in the second. And Crawford fouled on the 3-point attempt. He banks it in. On a second kiss. That's amazing.
He leads the NBA all-time in 4-point plays.
The injury started to mount, for sure. Griffin, a long 2-ball. Barnes gets the rebound. Back to Blake. Oh, a 2-hand reverse slam dunk.
Good play by Matt Barnes.
All right, a lot of guys, a lot more guys really, like Jeff Adrian, just trying to hang into the league. Going for the slam dunk, and the reverse is Cunningham.
And he points to his buddies.
2 to shoot for Reddick. He knows it. Fires up a guarded 3. Oh, yes, sir. 31-18 Clippers at the end of 1 and cause for applause. Beyond the arc. It's now yikes. Is the 4-point lead for the Clippers.
Yeah, it's a ball game now.
Look out below. We have liftoff with the left hand.
And we have not seen that often this year. That's why I think he can play small forward at times.
Another block by DeAndre. And here come the Clippers. Left side to Griffin. Oh, my goodness. Oh, did he cover a lot of ground.
Ball from his spot again. That one's a hair long.
Good job by
Jordan goes to get it. Crawford back to DJ, slam dunk. That ball movement again. Clippers will bring the ball in. Pass ahead to Cunningham. He'll get it off in time. Fire, get fouled. Bingo, +1.
What a pass by Barnes. Great
Jordan,
job.
a beautiful back tap.
You know what, Ralph? He used to get his arms pinned down sometimes, and he couldn't get out.
Slam dunk, making Dr. J proud.
Clippers 6 of 7, the Bucks 6 of 11. Game flows without free throws, doesn't it? Barnes on the flush. That was a taunt. That was a taunt. That's a T. Yep.
He was thinking 2 for 1, so Chris probably going to look to shoot this really quickly.
Go to the hole, look off the defenders and score magnificently. What a basket. Quick enough. Man, oh man.
And that can overcome a lot of things.
Bayless has a poke away, gets it back, blocked by
Jordan.
Great reaction by DJ. Head to Reddick. The lob, the jam. Wow. That's how quickly they can strike.
DeAndre Jordan, 13 boards in this game.
We saw Tyson Chandler and Jordan with a big throwdown.
Oh, my goodness.
Still play at a slow pace, and I totally agree, Kyle. This team, the Clippers, are built to play faster. Attack quicker, play faster, strike quicker.
The other thing, change the shot. Ray flying in the front court. All by himself. Slam dunk.
He hasn't had one that easy in a while.
He has 16 in the game.
Calling that and producing some points. But to get out in transition and not work so hard saves Chris Paul and gives guys some energy. And hello, DeAndre Jordan.
Size, those passes would be very accurate. That's true. Especially that curveball. Oh! Big time! Jordan on a rack attack. Check in. Coming out of the timeout, Doc Rivers drew it up. Crawford threw the pass exactly where it had to be, and that guy's got a knack for finding. Jared Jack can't convert. Plumlee the offensive rebound, but Barnes steps in front for the steal. Barnes, the cutter, Griffin! Grown man's jam! Trying to start the fast break. Whoa. Ball goes up. That's easily a carry. Ball went up as high as his shoulder. His hand was underneath the basketball.
CP3 working against Berea. Barnes driving, and Barnes is slamming. Ginobili looking to shake off Reddick. Bad pass. Here comes Paul. 3-on-1 for the Clippers. Jordan with the stop. DeAndre Jordan soaring to put it down by Splitter.
Well, DeAndre Jordan had a Kodak moment in the first half from Tim Duncan, but he returns the favor to Marco Bellinelli. Click, click, Marco. Welcome to your Kodak.
The lack of defense, Clippers outscore the Spurs 38-33 in the third quarter. Both teams over 50% shooting, and Barnes able to take it off the stuff.
To have that alley right down the rim there.
And again, a problem with the clock, which is corrected by the 4-4 ball game. Paul in the wing against Green.
Green's got length.
Pick, roll, slam dunk.
I like that one. DJ didn't mess around with that.
Mavericks 21 wins, and they've dropped 11. No pass off the legs of Dirk. Oh, DeAndre Jordan hits a three. I don't believe it. At the end of the shot clock, DeAndre Jordan.
Recognizing the shot clock was late, Jordan just pulls up, knocks it in from the three-point line. He talked about it being his first one.
Why are we never on? We only have the best record. And they make a legitimate point. What more would you want in a team? Big baby, mean mugging for the family.
The wild tip. You need a serious react, Glenn. After 3 here in LA, Rockets lead by 10.
Tim Duncan played. But from Oliver Candy's draft, I think you only have 4 or maybe 4 guys still playing.
Griffin slam dunk, he's back!
I'll say.
But instead of spending a day or two of leisure in LA, they're going to Sacramento. I can hear the players all going, oh, that sounds great.
Well, that was a perfectly timed block.
Here's Jordan. Oh, my goodness. DeAndre Jordan with authority.
Woo! And Ito knocks it down. Now DeAndre Jordan with major whammage.
Down to 10 seconds. Reddick inside for a Jordan slam. Missed their last 10 attempts. DeAndre Jordan with the slam over Jason Smith.
The Knicks are in LA and a number on the Celtics. Oh, what a play.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
Foul.
Well, look at this. Wow. What a play. This little dribble here. You didn't see it was like a
Clippers are going to start to bring in their substitutes again here in a moment. Lob underneath, and Jordan throws that one down with huge emphasis. Another alley-oop. 6 dunks for him. And at the other end, who wants it? It's going to be Chris Paul off the glass. Blake Griffin. And now it is Lob City.
The 3, another rebound, the 17th for DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, look at the
They got Barnes on the runway off the baseline with a beautiful pass on the play from Chris Paul. Mike with his 9th assist tonight.
He's on Crawford.
Paul, the lob,
It is definitely CP time.
he's off the bench. Jamal Crawford will exit.
Did you see DJ roll down the middle? Even though he was being held at first, he still got there. Look at Calathes hanging on to DJ, grabbing onto his jersey. Get out of my way. I got to get to the rim for my 5th dunk.
Didn't hold. Green darts to the goal, knocked away by Paul. Here's Jordan behind the back. He might slam dunk. 19-16, Clippers by 3. DJ all by himself. So the Clippers up by 3 in the early going. We're in the first quarter of play. It's hunting for his first goal of the game. Davis the rebound. Another possession for the Clippers. Rivers got to the basket beautifully and slam dunks it. Big time play by Austin Rivers.
How do you like that? I like the size and length of Kawhi Leonard. I think it's going to wear him down at the offensive end.
Griffin goes right at Baines.
Move here by Blake. He's not even waiting for the double team to come over. There's no way that Aaron Baines.
Joseph will defend Paul. Quick pass, what a pass! Oh, and he cracked the sledgehammer. But the pass by Paul was perfect.
Oh, here's the pass by Chris Paul and Aaron Baines. Click, click. Welcome to your Kodak moment, my friend. I mean, what a dime here by Chris Paul, but it's all about Blake Griffin.
Griffin, Barnes, and Paul on the floor. 3 starters. Oh, what a move. What a spin and what a dunk. Woo. Showing a moment right there.
I mean, this is not fair. We already saw Aaron Baines with one posterized dunk.
The triple.
Gotta make those. Struggled. 1 of 6 from downtown.
Oh, what a move by Griffin. Timeout, San Antonio. If you've got the hammer, you must use it.
He's kept 2 starters on the floor with these bench guys, and J.J. Redick and Blake Griffin.
They go into Griffin, and the pass came from Crawford. Timeout, San Antonio.
And just throw it to the sky and let Blake do the rest.
Paul weaving through defenders. He's now got Duncan on him. Diaw is on Griffin. Oh, what a hammer! A terrific feed on the play, J.J. Redick.
Excuse me. Popovich is upset because where's the rotation over? That's got to be
Nearly knocked away. Still 5 to shoot. Paul on the drive. Throws it up and in. Tough shot from Paul.
Didn't have a lot of options there. Talking about a tough competitor. It's over 3 contested hands.
continuing to attack the basket.
And they go inside with Duncan. He's on the doorstep. The defense by Griffin. He comes the other way. Bounds and 2 assists. The Clippers led by 14. Spurs. Mills shot clock down to 10. Off the foot. It's picked up by Paul on the turnover. Looking again for Jordan. Coming off the wing. Well-timed pass by Paul.
You got to reward the bigs when they run the lane. Look at DeAndre Jordan here with the nice finish.
6 seconds to go. Crawford surrounded by black jerseys. Rivers positions for the 2. The buzzer caught it. The thing up at 82, going to the 3rd. Clearly beats it. The doorstep and another rebound by DeAndre Jordan, who grabs onto his 13th. Oh, stutter step. Paul, what a move! Chris Paul just broke his ankles.
with that move on the defense. Put him in the cooker. Little stutter step, freeze move. Danny Green, welcome to your Kodak moment, my friend. Smaller lineup, three-guard lineup for the Clippers. That means Jamal Crawford is going to have to guard. Oh my goodness, what a nice move. JJ, screen by Griffin. Paul, Griffin, Jordan with a secondary assist for Chris Paul. DeAndre Jordan with a big-time flush. Near the rebound, and they do. Here comes the hobbling Chris Paul with a long three. Got it! He got it! At the buzzer, which they will review. On one leg.
Body. He's trying to will this shot in. Takes a stop back and just knocks it down.
Game 7, 1-point game. The winner will move on to the second round on TNT. Can't get it with the defense converging. Up ahead, Griffin. Barnes with an assist for Blake Griffin. Barnes never broke stride.
Dunk on you. You're so worried. Look at the active Matt Barnes going down the lane. He's right-handed, but he'd rather jump off that right leg any day. Finishes with the flush strong.
Just picked up his 4th foul. So you know you're not going to have Blake Griffin to start this 4th quarter. If you're Kevin McHale, I would have Josh Smith go right at Trickery every single time. Crawford banks one. It's a 3 from way outside. Well, Kevin McHale told us, look, we know that Crawford is going to be able to put in offense just about from anywhere. Shot clock running down. What a great shot right there. I'm not quite sure he... Griffin got it. 9 rebounds. Offense at that time. Shot clock is at 5. Redick followed by Terry. Puts up a wild shot and puts it in. A circus shot by J.J. Redick. Knocked away by DeAndre Jordan already. He has put his fingerprints on the defensive end. Griffin! He takes off and slams it home. Blake Griffin has already got 6 points for the Clipper. And this allows bad news Blake to get into trans.
And Griffin, offensive rebounding. Paul comes back to get it. Leaves it for Griffin. Griffin here on this pick and roll. Now you know what they're not going to challenge him because he's up so high they don't want to pick up a foul.
You're not going to get back in this ball game playing one-on-one versus the Clippers.
Paul!
Oh no, this is unbelievable.
Hammer thrown by DeAndre Jordan.
Look at this. This is a one-handed alley-oop to DeAndre Jordan. I mean, look how high the ball.
Couldn't finish. And now the Clippers are 4-on-2. Paul to Griffin.
Oh, wow.
And Howard had to bail and not pick up a third. On again.
Now Chris Paul at that point, you see he knows what he's going to do. Dwight Howard can't even make an attempt to go at Blake as he jumps over the Kia and throws one down. It looked awfully similar to that dunk.
It did. Back of All-Star Weekend a few years ago.
Then you start to hack a intentional fouling.
Spin Griffin. Oh, Blake Griffin! He went right over Terry to throw it down.
As Blake Griffin, you can't go single coverage, Mike. We said it early in the game as Jason Terry had a little feeble attempt over there.
That should be an end one.
Absolutely, gets nailed right on the arm. Kind of the Shaq type thing.
Redick finds Jordan. Jordan throws it down and a foul. Jones, not a smart play there.
I think they have to miss this free throw and try to rebound it as he just absolutely punishes the rim.
And to me, I think you make the first. But he said, listen, I would be foolish to have my home court advantage.
Oh, the lob and the jam! Wow. Biggest lead of the ball game stands at 11, 46-35. Keep track of it. The switch, a big is on Paul. The three, bingo!
A bigger guy on Chris, watch him go by.
Down to 4 seconds. He'll lean.
Maybe travel. They're going to score that bucket.
The three-point basket.
The one ref on the other side saying, hey, that's a defensive violation, and CP just fires that thing.
He's just hoping maybe to get fouled. Stevenson boards, pushes.
Good pass.
Slam dunk, and he's fouled.
The second unit has to play fearlessly and kicking the ball ahead. You got runners.
Well, Josh will go to the line. The Clippers a 6-point lead.
Set up from Jordan. Immediately got it into the corner, and Griffin does the rest.
If you miss a shot, you better box out, or you're going to be on some kid's poster tomorrow.
On the second. 6 to shoot. Paul, nice pass. Griffin to Jordan. That's great teamwork.
Mike, that whole sequence was brilliant. I mean, that's just tremendous basketball. The first pocket pass from Paul to Griffin, and then the touch lob.
Points off turnovers in this game so far.
And Curry, 5 of 8. What a nice alley-oop from Griffin to Johnson. Wow. Curry, 5 of the 8 turnovers.
Staggered a bit after their 4-0 start. Incorporating these new guys. Oh, it's Jordan! He got airborne with a beautiful pass by Paul.
To the rim here. And the eyes of Chris Paul just leads them with a perfect alley-oop pass in the finish. I mean, this is spectacular.
Shot clock is at 1. Paul. He hit that from Kankakee. Paul, that long distance 3.
We didn't think we would ever see an athletic center like Dwight Howard ever again, but we've seen it the last few years from that guy right there, DeAndre Jordan.
First 2 games, and these two went at it. Their last matchup, Jordan's was a thing of beauty.
Just throw it to the rim, and I'll do the rest. Thank you very much.
Wins over the above 500 teams. This, if they end up holding on, it's going to be one of their best wins here during the streak. Another lob, another jam for Jordan.
Hey, this is fun. They're all having fun. The bench is having fun. Just keep an eye on this. Now watch this lob. They run this time and time again. And Chris Paul puts the ball pinpointed perfect.
That would be awesome, by the way, to see him in the dunk contest with Levine.
I always said they should do this. Oh, my Lord.
That guy can dunk. He's the leading dunker in the NBA. Makes it look easy.
Unbelievable. How about this? The finish by DeAndre Jordan. Nothing like having a great receiver with great hands.
An excellent offensive play here. Paul, the lob. Jordan!
Oh, my goodness! DeAndre Jordan with a catch and jam. Eric Spoelstra called timeout while that ball was in midair on the pass.
But also with the 2 lobs, perfectly executed with Jordan.
Tony Parker struggled in the first half, but getting some rhythm here in the second.
The alley-oop for Jordan. DeAndre Jordan from Chris Paul.
I'll tell you what, they have such chemistry on that play. Jordan making the difficult catch and finish, and looking over here at you, Marv.
Johnson went for the steal. Iguodala fouls. Crawford! Oh! He scoops it in off the glass.
Gets the contact and aware and alert. Here's the whistle, the scoop shot. You can't practice this. You cannot practice this.
8 Houston turnovers for the Clippers. They have a 17-point lead. They've led by as many as 23. Oh, another lob to DeAndre Jordan.
Hey, Brewer rotated, jumped up at 6'9", and could not stop that pass by Paul in traffic. But Jordan's ability to get up.
DeAndre Jordan flying for the lane. Scraping the sky and stuffing it, plus a Houston foul.
Watch the double screen. Now they get caught on the top side. See, they're going to trap. Well, if you trap Chris Paul, watch it now. Now that you want to take away the 3, well, the roll man is open.
He's 1 of 4 from three-point land. They're just not falling the last 3 games. The lob to Jordan. Oh, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, he comes roaring.
That
DeAndre Jordan puts on your defense when he rolls to the rim. What people don't realize is if you're going to try to corral Chris Paul with your big, see Bogut, when he gets his body off of him, there's nothing you can do.
7 for 25.
They can't live with him having those type numbers. He has to go big. And Blake Griffin, he's looking pretty healthy on that one. Great power post up on Lillard, knocks him down. Goes up, Plumlee comes over and gets a facial for his trouble, and Blake Griffin being very aggressive.
Lillard's pass batted away and kept alive by Paul. Sets it up for Jordan. What a play! Paul with the steal. He's among the leaders in that department. A shaky start by Damian Lillard, who's had an outstanding season. So the Clippers. Collins been quiet. Collins bothered by Jordan. Collins has missed his last 6 shots. Here's Griffin again.
Great run. Griffin just kept running. He had people ahead. He just kept running down the floor. Gets ahead of Plumlee. Nice pass. Great finish. And right now, nice find by Chris Paul. Saw him running the whole time, but just let him get out ahead of it. No basketball activities for the next 3-4 months at least.
Covering from surgery. Here's Griffin with the stuff.
Way to knock it down.
Blake Griffin with the dunk of the night.
And now Los Angeles with a chance to take the lead. Paul Jordan, from the heavens above. Wow, was he up there.
This is what's going to happen. Kaman lets him get loose, thinks he has to come over in rotation.
With the NFL, Giants and Rams. Oh, nice spin move inside by Baamute.
And normally you don't see this from Baamute, known more at the defensive end as being.
Starters just 3 of 15 meanwhile. The lob up top, Jordan in traffic. Bass, it'll count. Got it! Brandon Bass.
Quarters, and don't defend. Bass, not worried about my field goal percentage. Knocks down a big shot to end the 3rd quarter.
Draymond Green to Steph Curry. And Paul on the attack on the other end finds Baamute. Jordan, follow dunk over Pachulia.
But how about DeAndre Jordan and the impact that he's having on this game early? Got to put a body on him, and when you don't, there's a price to pay. And they defend, so they get quality looks offensively off of their defense.
8 points on turnovers. Jordan with the throwdown with his back to the rim.
Blake Griffin, you got to get something from him.
They didn't. They're going to get about a 30-footer. And it goes in. They did after all. Back-to-back threes for Crawford.
Talked about the passing ability of Blake Griffin, but how about the shot block, shot-making ability of Jamal Crawford?
Clippers up by a point. Paul on the hop. Oh, it's DeAndre Jordan with a facial going right at Paul Gasol.
Oh, my.
A couple of years in the D-League and then signed by the Spurs last season. Crawford with a beautiful move and scores. Jamal Crawford putting on a show in this first half. This is his 6th NBA team, but it's his 5th year with the Clippers. There's Paul, gets it off over Gasol. Got a piece and a put home on a reverse dunk by Jordan. What a play! Final seconds by Gasol.
Great defense by Gasol right there. Air ball, but DeAndre Jordan cleans it up.
Before the game that he's battling a fever. Felt looks good there with an alley-oop. We talked about Jordan having a chance to shine. How about on the first play?
Wow. Rolling to the rim hard. And great find from Raymond Felton. The right hand for DeAndre. All these things always seem to feel better.
Young gets the Lakers within 3. Here's Bass.
My God.
Brandon Bass with a facial on 2 Lakers.
Back tap, and here comes Griffin. Durant back, and Griffin pulls it up. Redick, Griffin. Oh, stuff! stuff. Crowd is still reacting.
Oh, come on!
An appropriate ending for Paul Pierce. Got a sneaky feeling, folks, he'll be back here at some point when he's not playing in some capacity.
Clippers up by 3. Trying to double up. Jordan able to get, the reverse stuff.
Late got kind of tricky, but right here, this is what you want. Go up strong. Don't play with it.
Kevin Durant coming back strong here in the third quarter. Oh! Jordan right back and the foul.
You don't think it's close to playoff time? You don't think guys had a good time on vacation?
The run in the second quarter. Chris Paul. Lob to Jordan for the stop.
He realizes he's got LaMarcus Aldridge on him, so he takes him away from the basket. Now there's nobody to help Manu Ginobili underneath. Look at this. That's just great point guard play. Then the high lob that nobody can get to.
Mo Spates has come on along with Ray Felton for the Clippers. Austin Rivers up top to Crawford, launches one and knocks it down. Jamal Crawford. That one from about, I'm going to say 35 feet.
Got his team back into the ball game when they trailed by 19 at one point. Griffin exploding and detonating at the rim.
Oh, boy. To see him looking, he's looking. Now you give him that lane. Oh, that's the old explosion. When this guy came in the league, we used to see that many times every night.
There's the 4 that are not playing, includes, as we mentioned, Kyle Korver, who's been out. This is his 6th straight game he's missed. Jordan can't get Griffin on the follow.
Shooter shooting the basketball, attack the offensive boards. Don't surrender possession above everybody else. Get in my poster. Outstanding athletic ability by Blake Griffin.
When Phil Jackson came in 99, 2000, Shaq, myself, Kobe, we have been here since 1996.
Just Paul hit him with that Ginobili. Porzingis went to guard right, he hit him with that sham guard Ginobili. You know, I always hear people say, you know, well, of course you can win the triangle with Mike and Scotty and Shaq and Kobe, but the triangle definitely.
Crawford going behind the back. Crawford. Beautifully done by Jamal Crawford.
They don't call him Jay Crossover for nothing. Are you kidding me? Jamal Crawford.
Air ball by Ingles. Paul weaves through everybody, gets to the hole.
Jordan now going to take that shot. Paul off the stutter step, lob it up, and slam! Reverse! Lob City in full effect.
For DeAndre Jordan, terrific hands and body control. How about that finish by the big fellas? And the Clippers feeling a lot better about their rhythm offensively here in the first quarter.
Clippers are running. Griffin takes the hand up. Blake Griffin going up high for the flush.
And then getting that defense converted into offense. Blake with the now you see me, now you don't.
Ingles turns it over on a tip ball. There's Griffin. Drives in. Attack mode. Blake Griffin hard to the hole.
And again, early offense in transition, no Gobert. So Blake knows if he can get to that launching pad.
4:45 to play in the third. It is Hill guarding Paul. And Paul will draw the foul and somehow miraculously put down a huge Clippers 3. You feel Paul might have initiated the contact there. I'm sure that's what the crowd feels here at Vivint Smart Home Arena. 3. Paul behind the back to the rim. Did it again. Chris Paul putting it together.
And the other 2 members can step up. CP doing it.
The injury to Blake Griffin
And Griffin going out with an injury to his right big toe. Looking for the lob. That was actually deflected and still caught and flushed by DeAndre Jordan.
Until the clock gets down below 8 seconds. And a deflection, but he's so doggone high. He had a chance to adjust on that. And
for Utah, you have Diaw, Hill, and then Ingles, 3 guys who can really pass the basketball.
Chris Paul, they're
baby.
going to count it. James Capers, the official, says it's good, and he took the hit
By Chris. That's why we told you. Now remember, he's accepting the role of being a scorer first. And we know he's still averaging 10 assists in this series, but
Ingles just bumped Chris Paul. Oh, Paul broke his ankles and got the layup.
Wow.
Oh, he put the sauce on him. Chris Paul with 27. He's trying a little length defensively against Chris Paul. Here's Rivers. Crosses over Hayward. What a scoop shot. Austin Rivers with the bucket. Clippers pretty stagnant here. And now the high pick and roll.
Well, it's taking.
Jordan, he reached out. And it vaporized the Jazz. Wow. Lulling the Clippers defense to sleep. Crawford up for Jordan. What a play. Lob City in effect.
Now that was beautiful. Total team play defense, and then down here, beautiful execution. Perfect pass by Jamal. And then also, how about Jordan finishing that in traffic?
For the Oklahoma City Thunder. With 3.5 to go in the first half. Paul. No! When you got a ladder, you got to climb it. And he did. DeAndre Jordan, now 14 points. He and Crawford, the only 2 in this game in double figures. The hesitation by Redick. And then you put down a sledgehammer. That was DeAndre Jordan. That is unbelievable. Griffin, they go up top. DeAndre Jordan, nice assist from Blake Griffin.
Here last night against a depleted OKC team and barely held on in one. They did not play well. There's a dunk and a lob as DeAndre Jordan finishes it right at much bigger minutes. Wow. As they leave Blake Griffin alone. Everybody was talking, sleeping, napping. What were they doing? Talk in the locker room. He had 6 offensive rebounds to Davis in Phoenix. Picks up again right here. Crawford, good cut down to DeAndre Jordan. Throws it down. Holding his own as he learns the NBA game. Chris Paul in the contest. Open again as DeAndre Jordan. Great vision by Chris Paul.
That's no vision by the Lakers defensively, though.
Against a Clipper team that has basically owned them the last couple of years. And the Lakers playing really inspired basketball, except for right there. You don't want to see a lob and a dunk. Although the Clippers do it.
Well, we begin the fourth quarter. The Clippers on top by 4, and they've got Fallmore out on the floor with Cunningham. Douglas Roberts on with the dunk and push away. That was too easy to start the third. You see the Kings by 4. Clippers 6 of 19 here in the fourth. Paul. Oh, what a play that was.
Well designed. Doc Rivers really.
Griffin at distance against Booker.
The lob, the jam. Nice to have another playmaker out there, too. Crawford to DJ.
Gets the benefit of the shot, but it won't go. Notice how unbalanced every time Gordon Hayward.
The lob, the jam. Now we're having fun.
I think he did.
3-on-1. DeAndre slam dunk.
It's a great shooting backcourt as DeAndre Jordan gets another nice feed from Chris Paul.
Necessarily. DeAndre Jordan knocking it away. Jordan leaking it and finishing.
That pass from Curry, you might say, well, it's a turnover there, but you got
the second round 2 years ago, won 51 games last year under Mark Jackson, so he comes to a spot where things are set up pretty well for him as DeAndre Jordan gets the dunk.
Absolutely, the Warriors had been.
Redick on the wing against Green. Pick, roll, slam.
First time all year.
Great job by DeAndre Jordan.
And are they running?
Paul ahead to Griffin. Go to the hole, slam dunk.
And he felt like he was fouled.
Put on some full court pressure. Barnes looks in the front court. He'll send it there right away to Griffin. He'll turn to the goal. The lob and the jam.
I like that kind of play.
Down the lane he goes. James misses. Hawes rebound. Ahead to Griffin. This might be a slam dunk. How did I know?
To scream at him all the time. And Manu used to say, Pop, it's what I do. I do what I do. And Pop came to realize, I'm going to let this guy be him.
The follow jam by DeAndre Jordan. Previous period. Gay loses the basketball. Beautiful tap by Rivers. Oh! Nice back pass will go to Rivers for a slam dunk. The Clippers lead. The second unit has been spectacular. I like what's going on here. We're up by 13.
A win is a win is a win.
The lob, the jam.
Well disguised, too. So you got Cousins who picks up a foul. Making it look like a shot. See, Cousins tried to block it.
Man.
There's DJ on the other side.
That was tricky even in the replay. Second time around, no one was going to happen.
Yeah, look at this in a slow-mo. Look where his head is. It's at that flag.
Carl Landry is in. He started last night, played 5 minutes, and hadn't been seen since. Oh! The follow jam by Hawes! Oh, he thought he was DeAndre Jordan.
You think? It's like giving Tom Brady time to throw.
3-point Clipper lead. DeAndre Jordan, the two-hand reverse jam. Paul Wirtz. Clock's down to 8. Galethus is on him. Was on him. Go to the hole. Misses the follow jam by Jordan.
Don't give up. Don't think the quarter's over. Here's Hawes. Nice look inside to Jordan, and that's why he leads the league in field goal percentage. Crawford with 18 already off the bench. Doc Rivers with no complaints of his bench so far. Oh, Jordan! He caught one and threw it down.
You see, Paul comes off, Monte Eunice commits, and then no one's.
Defensive rating, they're 16th in the league overall. Man, whoa, DeAndre Jordan. Gorgie hedged out. Kevin Garnett didn't rotate quickly enough, and it doesn't take much. With Andrew Wiggins, then find Kevin Garnett in the corner. It's a good find by Ricky Rubio.
Paul for Jordan, and another dunk for the big man. Martin fires, misses. Jordan the rebound, the outlet to the runner. Matt Barnes lay it in with the left hand.
He is a great runner, is he not, at age 34? Wow.
Now 35. 35 today.
But wants to get out there and win this ballgame. He knows how important this win is. Hello.
Oh, that's a nice look from Hawes to the cutting Jordan for the dunk.
That middle pick and roll, which is such a part of the Clipper attack when Blake Griffin is in for the first time without Blake Griffin.
The burst of speed, the lob deflected, and the jam anyway.
He couldn't dunk the first one, right? Great job by DJ to come down with it and then elevate again. Another lob.
The lob, the jam.
I mean, they looked at each other here in the backcourt, and I said they're going right to it, and they went down the middle. Minnesota never adjusted. Communicate, and look at the little dart by DJ. And, of course, the perfect pass by CP. 10th assist for Chris Paul, Clippers.
This guy's a worker, isn't he?
Who's
Rubio?
that? Yes. I think he's full of character.
The lob, the jam.
I think Chris Paul did that on purpose just so you could say that again.
In case you missed the first 5.
Yeah.
The 15 assists. 1 for 6 shooting. And,
I think Chris is number 1 in the league now in assists.
Yes, he is. He just.
Barnes.
Jordan inside, ball fake and punches it home on Cantor and Ibaka. Timeout Thunder.
His confidence is as a player right now. Chris Paul playing fantastic basketball as he comes up with the steal right on field.
And then leaves it on the fast break for Matt Barnes. And a timeout is called by Dallas.
Very aggressive, and that sets up his ability to get inside. Very versatile offensive player Parsons is.
Drive by Paul. Matt Barnes on the cut, slams it home.
That's a smart cut.
Yeah, and Chris Paul's greatness obviously allows for that to happen.
Parsons picked up Paul in transition. They trap him on the sideline. Here's Hawes inside DeAndre Jordan. All alone for the slam dunk.
Tyson wanted to rotate out.
As well as you're going to have to win it all. That's with DeAndre Jordan as Griffin with a great pass to DeAndre Jordan.
Take a look at the play made by Blake Griffin. That's a big pick and roll. DeAndre Jordan diving to the hoop. Great hands, great finish. But in the Western Conference without
Austin Rivers, who came in for Redding. 6 of 21 shooting so far for the Wizards. Back door to Austin. Drops it off to Jordan for the slam.
And I'll tell you what the Clippers are doing. They're attacking early.
Turns over the right shoulder, misses. Rebound, Paul, the outlet for the runner. Matt Barnes, there it is. He's as good a runner as you're going to find. That's the only bucket here, and Griffin inside to DeAndre Jordan for the two-hand stop, and he's fouled. Assist to Blake Griffin.
2, and it's rebounded by Barnes. Nick shooting just 2 of 9.
The shots have been off badly.
The alley-oop from Paul to Jordan.
That's the master blaster. It's about the Clippers. Andre Jordan continues to astound with his huffing and stuffing. As Kenny alluded to, he leads the lead. And look out below.
Aldridge up with the left hand, and it's rejected by Jordan. And then Paul finds Jordan for the slam.
$50 million.
That's right. They changed the rules as far as the rookie compensation as Paul feeds Griffin on the alley-oop.
And that's a perfect 10 for Chris Paul.
From 3.
Paul always with his head up. There it is again. You got to be right in front of him. You see, Armisen never saw.
Shot clock now at 7 as Griffin around Amundsen for the slam.
His season and career high, 27 boards. The lob for Jordan, compliments of Griffin.
Job well done. Absolutely. But right there, just, a tough play as those two guys have hooked up quite often. Not in front of him, at least.
Wow. Man. And an angry slam at the end. I mean, that was just thrown down by DeAndre Jordan. LA Clipper run right here.
Punctuated by this alley-oop. 26-point lead. Lob City in the house.
Leads them for the season in minutes played per game. Chris Paul played in all 77. So has DeAndre Jordan. Gets the lob and throws it down on the assist from Blake Griffin.
For Jordan to see what it's like to get that kind of defense set at you on high screens.
Lob under to DeAndre Jordan, and he slams it down.
Paul makes you pay. That's a great pass. And how he finished that. It seemed like he was a little bit too far away from the rim, but cradles it with his left and then gets that right hand on it and then just flushes it through. That's just an athlete.
5.5 minutes. You see the shooting in this quarter between the Lakers and the Clippers. Second game in the last 3 games. Up high for Griffin with a great slam and a terrific Rivers feed.
Watch how high Rivers throws this thing up. He just kind of guides it in there, finds it, cradles it, puts it home. As emphatic as he was, he made the decision using what as little time as possible. And one of his first big decision he had to make as the commissioner.
But he loves that mid-range shot along the baseline. That's his bread and butter. That's a lob. And the jam. That's 6 for DeAndre Jordan.
Stringing the defense coming off that screen if you're Bledsoe. But how about the finish by Morris?
To Jordan.
Not fair.
That's what I truly believe.
Greg Popovich will agree with you. Paul up to Jordan. And a beautiful connection there. But it's still a 25-point San Antonio lead. The Clippers are getting bludgeoned down that end of the floor. Jordan, back-to-back dunks.
And right now, just 19 years old. There's a steal by Paul Pierce. He's got DeAndre Jordan. Slam dunk, and there's the NBA scoring leader right now.
Get a lot of open shots.
Moutier losing the ball. 2-on-1. The bounce, the Johnson slam dunk.
And one thing they didn't have last year, they didn't have much athleticism.
On the quick hands of Jamal Crawford. Clippers have numbers. Crawford, the lob, the jam.
I always like the ball in his hands. Percilia. Griffin pulls it up. And it's put down by Jordan. Injury hit Dallas Maverick team as Felton lost it. He thought it was fouled. Griffin all the way. They're going to hammer it down, and Rick Carlisle takes another timeout.
Welcome back. As you see right here, the great play. Blake has enough time to roll the car out.
You have championship quality depth.
Paul to Jordan. Oh, what a pass. And Jordan throws it down, and Clippers again now back up by one. As Jordan goes inside, slipped out of his hands, picked up by Stevenson. Stevenson, beautiful feed to Griffin. And once again, it's back to 6.
The run inside, and he finds Jordan coming off the baseline.
Griffin has to shoot, can't get it. Jordan tips it back out to Crawford. Crawford floats it up, and Jordan throws it down. Well rewarded for his keeping it alive.
Great back tap by Jordan. That leads to an assist by Crawford.
Rivers steps back up top. Smith nice backdoor pass, and Johnson throws it down.
Guarantee you that.
Paul, alley-oop to Jordan, and he lows it, throws it down on a beautiful feed from Paul, and that makes it a 4-point game.
The campaign, the Achilles, and then the knee injury 2 years ago. Last year was the Rotator Cuff. The alley-oop by Paul to DeAndre Jordan, and the Clippers lead by 11.
His season high for points, 30, sitting on 24 right now. Clippers out of timeout, going to Jordan with a throwdown. Jamal Crawford set him up, and Jordan hammers it home. Back to the lob to Jordan.
Weak side help has to be there, but they are so, the Rockets are so scared because of that three-point shot, 17 of 30 by the Clippers.
Jimmy Butler. Never imagined. I saw him play a lot in college. Good player, really good. Never imagined this kind of success. And Jordan hammers one home.
Across the board if we see some cross-matching. Paul with the lead and able to find DeAndre Jordan on the lob. For your team because he misses so many free throws, I'd say that.
Of physical contact. 8th year in the NBA out of Oregon. Second with the Bulls. DeAndre Jordan. Yes. He had Brooks on him. Quite the mismatch. Hornets came over to help.
But they got to get, watch this now. Now here's the roll, the pass over Gasol, and then the catch, and boom, right down. Strong move.
Redick gets it back from Jordan. Moore deflects that right to Crawford. Crawford the lob to Jordan.
That's what I'm loving here tonight. I'm loving here tonight, the extra pass.
Near the three-point line, bounces it, rises up, and shoots it.
Nice feed, and Jordan. He also yelled at Gary Zielinski, thought he got fouled.
46 consecutive games with 20 or more.
And Doc is right, clearly.
He leads the league at the three-point at 48%.
Paul with a great no-look to Balmute. Beautiful toss by Chris Paul and a Houston timeout.
Open floor, and it makes it more difficult for you to defend Redick.
Here's DeAndre Jordan throwing it down. Howard wasn't even going to challenge that. Team in NBA history to blow a 3-1 series lead as you see the dunk by Jordan. Trevor Ariza picks up the foul then on the other end. Look how high above the rim he is on that one.
Can you continue to hold him to one shot? That's going to be big throughout the 48.
Wow. DeAndre Jordan hangs on the rim. Let's see if he gets teed up here in the quarter. Paul. Lobs to Griffin. Found the mismatch. It was Ginobili trying to cover Blake Griffin on the block.
Clippers just a game over 500 on the road. Alley-oop, and Jordan throws it down.
Quarter.
Off the turnover, Chris Paul. Up high, and Blake finishes it. Wow, City in the house. Trey Jordan, Jamal Crawford, and Blake Griffin.
Now with his defense on Griffin. Shot clock at 2. Blake Griffin. Jordan! He comes in on his pogo stick and puts it down.
Jordan out top.
The lob, and that's what they do. Struggle tonight, just 5 of 15 from the field.
To me, it's exactly that. Out of pick and rolls. You put them in pick and rolls, you give them opportunities to hit the jump shot or either dive to the cup. Just set the screen and trust that I'm going to make the right decision. Force the defense to tell us what to do, either be ready to shoot the jump shot or dive to the cup. Great decision, realizing that there was a lane.
He is one of a kind. Speaking of Westbrook, and Jordan, he comes in. Jordan is one of a kind. We know he's a rim protector, but inside, almost unstoppable. Ba'amute is the 5th Clipper out there to start. We're 3 minutes into the 3rd. Into Jordan. That was spectacular.
Doing a great job of facilitating the offense here. What a great dump down pass to DeAndre Jordan.
He has to take that extra dribble, and when he does that, he can still knock it down.
Redick with the steal. Ba'amute able to finish. Timeout called by Tom Thibodeau.
Austin Rivers the crossover. McGee right there. Nice feed inside, and Jordan with a foul. He got caught with McCaw on him, and DeAndre Jordan with a chance for a three-point play. DeAndre Jordan grabs the rebound. And here comes Rivers. Alley up to Jordan, and Kyle O'Quinn just failed to run back, and O'Jordan with an easy 2. Kicks it back out. Austin Rivers fakes to get rid of Jennings. Rivers right back to Griffith, and he throws it down. And that's the defense that has hurt the Knicks much of this season.
Scoring, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Nobody in NBA history has ever done that for an entire season. Crawford to Jordan for the slam.